What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to helping you grow your app downloads and, more importantly, those revenues. And today I've got a topic that a lot of questions have come in asking this particular question. It's, hey, my AdMob has been suspended. It's been banned. What are some things that you can do so you don't fall into this trap? It's a common thing that has happened. And I brought on an expert because I don't know everything. That's why I love this. I love doing what I do because I don't know everything, and I could bring on expert guests to really answer your questions. So without further ado, it is Sid Gupta. He is the co-founder at AppBroda. They are Google's channel partner with demand of AdX advertising. They're going to really help you grow your eCPMs and obviously your ad revenues in return. So without further ado, Sid, welcome to the video.
Hey, Steve, how are you doing?
So Sid, where do you want to get started? Your AdMob account has been suspended or it's been deactivated. What are some things that we can do to help not get suspended?
Sure. So I think the biggest thing that we should talk about is actually what you should not do to get suspended, but to look at things what you can do after it gets suspended. Right? I think that's a good starting point that we should talk about because a lot of times you have to understand Google, there is no human sitting behind who's suspending your account. It's basically an algorithm who's trying to find some pattern and trying to recognize a trend that is available in your account, and then trying to ensure that this is something that does not fit in its books. And hence it ends up sort of suspending your account. Now, if you think about the suspension, and I'm sure a lot of viewers who are sitting here would agree, there are three core reasons that everybody whose account gets suspended. The first is invalid traffic or invalid activity as we know it. It's one of the main reasons why a lot of developers whose accounts are getting suspended. The second reason is policy violation. Now, this is more of a straightaway arrow. Policy violation is an area where you have something that's not working. Google will give you a straightaway problem as to what the policy violation is. If you solve it, you move forward. And the third is you get disabled because you have an account which you're associated to another account which has previously been disabled, or it's a live account and Google thinks you have two accounts, right? So the second and third are really straightforward things. You can't know much about the second thing. Like I said, once your account gets suspended because of policy violation, you would exactly know what the policy violation is. One thing you should keep in mind that once your account gets suspended, Google is having an hawk-eye approach to what the account is doing. In all cases, you only have 30-day window to ensure your account gets revoked. And once it gets revoked, you've got to make sure that you work on it consistently to ensure there's no other issues for a prolonged period of time. Now, the second issue, and I'll try and cover the easy topics first, and then we'll go into the more detailed and more juicier topic. The second topic, which I said, is policy violation. Straightforward activity, you figure out what the policy violation is, study your app, understand what the violation is, solve it ASAP, and give Google enough time for an appeal. You make an appeal, you get Google to review it. It might be a possibility that you might get rejected the first or second time. So ensure in that 30-day window you have some appeals available so that you can get your account activated. Beyond 30 days, like I said, it's really difficult for Google to reactivate your account. The third reason, which is if Google has found another account which is similar to yours, in such a scenario, it's really difficult to get the account reactivated. But I'm sure you can understand that's why the case is.
Sid, what I wanted to ask you was, if you are going through the appeal process, are there any best practices? Is it just going through Google's normal way of communicating where you just submit it online and then do all that stuff? Are there any hacks or different tips that you can give us to get a faster appeal?
Unfortunately, no. So like I said during my video, if it's invalid clicks, there's actually no appeal process. Google does not provide an appeal process. It is only during that 30-day window, it keeps on judging your inventory. But if it is because of a policy violation, you can appeal. Try and make sure as soon as the policy violation comes, do an appeal in a day or two, because it might not be solved in the first go. Again, you've got a 30-day window. ensure that you might take 2 or 3 tries to reach that point where you get the policy violation solved.
And then it looks like there are some common things that obviously lead to an appeal. I mean, you covered a lot here. It's either invalid clicks, the downloads, your ad requests, the accidental clicks. Is there one thing that you're like, hey, if I had to rank the number one reason why most accounts are getting suspended, it would be this? Is there that number one reason?
Test ads. So a lot of times developers, when they're creating their apps in the initial phase, most accounts get banned because there is an app which is in the initial phase with very, very requests, and they're testing it out on their own users or among their friends or among their team. And a lot of times they just forget to enable test ads. If they do that, then that problem should go away.
All right, guys, that was just the tip of the iceberg. And join us for our next video where we're really going to break down the invalid traffic piece. What are the two main reasons why Google is thinking that you have invalid traffic? It is AppBroda.com. Go check them out. They're going to really look at your app. If you've been suspended, they'll help you out. But what they're really, really good at is helping you earn more money from your ad revenue. And that's because they have access to Google's new platform that you really need a special invite to called Google AdX. And they're going to really level up your ad revenue by tapping into Google's ad inventory through Google AdX. You want to learn more, all you got to do is go to appbroda.com. Use any of the links that I put into the description below. But once again, it is appbroda.com. And Sid, is there anything else you want to make sure that they know from that?
Again, reach out to us for any issues. We are more than happy to help you find solutions.
Awesome. So much great content. Thank you, Sid, for joining us. And like I said, I love doing this because I get to talk to the experts when I don't know much about the space. So they are the experts when it comes to AdMob and Google AdX. It is appbroda.com. And I'll see you on the next video.